Good morning. How is everybody? Happy Tuesday. I got so wrapped up in all different things. I think I forgot it was Tuesday. And but the funny thing is I remembered last night and I was like, "Oh, when I get up, I'll get all organized." And ta-da, it's Tuesday. And believe it or not, I was so focused on something other than my Tuesday live, and I can't say too much about it except that there's something on the demonstrator world that is super exciting. And so I was really eager to place an order, but I had technology problems. Surprise, surprise. Genevieve had technology problems. Anyway, so I was dealing with that, and completely slipped my mind that I wanted to go live with you this morning. So please excuse me for being a few minutes late, but hopefully, although I had technology problems um, in my other world, I am hoping that there are no technology problems today for my live, because I love connecting with you. If this is your first time here, welcome. If this is your 100th time here, welcome. My name is Genevieve Coe, and I kind of fell into this happy crafting world. I didn't think of myself particularly as a crafter, um, but the products, friends being together, crafting, it all kind of drew me in. And I've been doing this for this fall will be 19 years. Crazy, blows my mind. So I am excited to share with you. I do these lives just as a way to say hello, to connect, and to tell you what's going on in the stampin' world. So, why don't we start off with what's going on? Lots of exciting things. One is, don't forget, the best deals are on my website on the last chance page. Okay, so if you haven't gone to my website yet, it's super easy. Just go to the Linktree/Stampin' for Fun. I think there's a button shop now or something like that, and you can go, or you can go to stampinup.ca. Make sure you choose me as your demonstrator, because I always have little gifts and rewards to thank you for your support. So the last chance page has the best deals. It is product that is not being carried over, not being reordered. So it's really last chance. What's there is there. So, number one, take advantage of that. Number two, last weekend, I spent time updating my class form. So, I do want to highlight a couple of exciting things on my class form. One of them is anywhere in Canada, you can take this because it's a virtual stamp camp. So, Jennifer Cotton, one of my good friends, and we love to buddy together and do a stamp camp. So, if you'd like to register for that, we send you the tutorials, written tutorials, and you do it at your own pace, at your own time. We do have some fun going on in an exclusive Facebook, August 29th. But again, if you're not free on August 29th, don't worry, you can still participate. And we are going to be using the Scenic Coast bundle. So let me see whether I can. So I don't have maybe it's here in one of these mini boxes. So the bundle is not included in the class fee, but so you may already have that stamp set and die. If you do, you are all set. You should register for the class, the Jen and Jen Stamp Camp. The link to register is in the description, so don't be shy. But you'll also get a little goodie bag of consumables, which will probably include some of this gorgeous shimmery designer series paper. So we thought it's a perfect summer stamp camp kind of theme that we have going on there. So that is one new thing on the class schedule. The other, there's quite a few fun new things. There's a market that opened up in my neighborhood called Cornell Market. I don't know how many of you have been there, if you live close enough to me in the Markham area. But I've paired up with them to do a crafty kind of kit and sip night at the market. So just come, support local, come check it out, and you'll get a beverage included. So I would love to see you there. That's on the form, and I'm calling it, it's just something fun, blind date with a kit. So tell me in the comments, have you ever been on a blind date? I never have, actually. My whole life, I've never been on a blind date. But tell me if you've ever been on a blind date, if you've ever been on a date with someone you didn't really know, or how that turned out for you. I would love to hear in the comments how that turned out for you. So I'm calling it blind date with a kit because you'll come to the market and you'll choose whichever kit you want. So you'll get to meet your date when you get there. And so there's going to be a wide variety of kits to choose from. And it's the perfect night out. Bring a girlfriend and check it out. So Cornell Market is actually like a minute away from where I live. It is in Markham. If you need all the details, let me know, but the form is in the description. The other fun thing that is going on is it's time to do a fundraiser. My husband is heading out again the last week of July to go to support work in Northern Ontario with our partners, Northwind Family Ministry, who serve and support Indigenous communities up north. And so I've typically done a fundraiser. I'm going to be doing one at the end of July, and it's going to have a twist. It's something different. It's called Christmas in July. It'll be a fundraiser, and it's really to give you a break from like all the stress that comes around the holidays. Skip the stress. Start shopping for Christmas now. Make a Christmas card. Get some Christmas ideas now in July, and it's I think I can't remember if I put $10 or $15, but 100% of that class fee will be a donation to the cause. So anyway, those are a few of the new fun things on the class schedule. I would love to have you participate. So I'd love to see you in person or have you join virtually, whichever works for you. And so this is a good chance for me to maybe show my tabletop here and some of the things that I have that's new. I'm going to be putting it out at my Canada Day open house. And you can just come because, believe it or not, every 2 months, Stamp It Up releases new product. So July 1st, there'll be new product to see, new product to touch and look at. So I bought a bunch of them and I realized I want you to see them. So that's why I'm doing that. But let me see if I can flip my little camera around, show you my tabletop. Oh, is it? Oh, here. Can you see that okay? Oh, don't mind the Post-it note. Okay, so this is one of the newest things that is coming in July 1st. And this is actually going to be one of the optional classes for the Jen and Jen Stamp Camp. Of course, as soon as I go live, there's all these like little comments on my computer. So, you know, if you've hung out with me before, you know how much I love stamp and punch bundles. And so this is a perfect one for fall, but I could see it being whimsical. You could use it in all different ways. But you'll see here, let me show you how a stamp and punch bundle works. You can buy them separately if you just want the leaf bundle, but you can also buy them together and save 10%. So I'll give you a little peek at it. This isn't our project today, but just to show you how easy it is to create. I've just put the stamp right onto the block, and we'll pick a color here. I think maybe Timid Tiger is a good color, like kind of an orange color for the leaves of fall. Okay. Okay, and stamp. Ooh, that's very juicy. I probably shouldn't have tapped quite so hard. Okay, but you get the idea. And we will slip this in and we can punch it out. So let me show you here. Okay, so this is one of the newest products coming in July. Okay, so look how easy it is. You've already got a leaf. There's all these different kinds of leaves. There's even one with a gingham pattern on it. Super cute. Okay, so that's just a sneak peek of what's to come, but this will be one of the optional classes. So for the Jen and Jen Stamp Camp, so you'd get a full tutorial on 3 different designs. You'll get to make 6 cards as part of the class, 3 different designs, 2 of each design, because it's always great to make one and send one and keep one for yourself for just ideas. Sometimes you make something so beautiful you don't want to give it away, right? Okay, so let's clean this off. Okay, I haven't seen any comments about blind dates. I'm really curious because I've never been on a blind date. I've only gotten the experiences from watching movies, and they always talk about like blind dates that go horrible. But I'm pretty confident that when you come to the blind date with a kit class, it won't be horrible. You'll have fun. Okay, so let's do a little here. I'll just show you a couple of other things that are coming in July. These are new embossing folders. Okay, so probably at my open house, you'll get a chance to see how embossing folders work if you've never tried them before. Okay, so yeah. And going with the Christmas in July theme, there's some great Christmas releases coming in July as well. So you don't want to miss what's happening there. Stay tuned. And if you're available, come on out to my my Canada Day open house or my Christmas in July fundraiser. Okay, so let's get crafting. This is one of the cards that we did at my lunch, Laugh and Craft. And I know not everybody lives near me, or maybe the date didn't work for you. So I thought it's always fun to show the cards that we made, and I can kind of do this mini experience for you online. Okay, so we'll make our card here. This is using Lemon Lolly cardstock. Okay, it's a lovely springy yellow color. It's cut at 5.5 by 8.5 inches. And we are just going to fold it in half to create our card base. So the great thing is 1 sheet of cardstock will give you 2 cards. So it's kind of economical that way. Okay, great. And then we're going to do some stamping. The stamps that I'm going to use today is this one. It's called Olive Flutter, because who doesn't love butterflies? Actually, we went on a hike on Sunday and we saw a ton of little butterflies. It actually reminded me of these ones. They were orange, and there was like hundreds of them in like a little field that we were hiking through. So that was pretty cool. I'm going to grab this. Okay, and again, this is another example of a stamp and punch bundle. You can buy the stamp separately. So this is the stamp set. But there's actually a punch that coordinates. So you can actually stamp it and punch it out. Okay, and the image matches with the punch. So you can have flying butterflies as well. But what I'm going to do, actually, it might be fun to do. Let's just do one so that you can kind of see it in action here. Let me grab, I've always got little scrappy pieces of paper hanging around. Let's see what I can get a bigger one. Okay. So just to show you, I'm going to use Secret Sea, which is my wonderful color that I am in love with. It is one of our in colors. I hope it never leaves, but I guess we'll find out. It's called Secret Sea, and it's not so dark as black, but not as blue as a navy. So I just think it's very classy. Okay, I'm using an old scrap here. Okay. And then the punch can punch it out. Oh, let me See if I can get it lined up. Okay. It is supposed to match right in, but sometimes it's just the angle of it. There we go. Can you see that okay? So it matches right in there. And then we'll just squeeze, and suddenly we've got 3 flying butterflies. Okay. Oops. There we go. Okay. Easy peasy. Okay. So we'll save these because they're super cute. And then the paper that's being featured on this card, if you've been joining me the last little while for the past month or so, you'll have seen how much I love this paper. This is the Beautiful Ordinary Life. I just love the colors in it. I love that one side is black and white and the other side is kind of like pastel rainbow kind of color, which I really enjoy. Okay. And so, yeah, I thought I'd use this paper, particularly this polka dot pool party kind of color. Okay. And we will take that and we will stamp some butterflies. And I'm not overthinking it, you know, upside down, sideways, it's all good. Okay. And the cool thing is that this stamp set here, this olive flutter stamp set, it even has a little tail trail. So it's super cute to add this little tail trail, okay, to the project. So our little butterflies can just like, looks like they're flying along. Can you see that? Okay, isn't that cute? Okay, so then we've got our little butterflies. We'll put them on our card. I should have used some Secret C. I don't know why I used basic black, but anyway. Okay, pop that on there. Let's adhere that. What I love is creating is so easy when the products are coordinated. And it's really fast and easy when it's pre-cut. So when you come to my events, I often pre-cut things. But if you're not able to come to my events, don't worry. Pre-cut is easy when you get our all-inclusive kit collection products, because everything is pre-cut there as well. So it's great for taking to the cottage or something like that. So again, here's that Beautiful Ordinary Life paper. We'll just pop it on here. Okay. Okay, and then we'll stamp the sentiment. I love stamp sets that have images and sentiments in it. So we'll do the fluttering by to say hi. Okay. And then if we want to, now this is the simplest way to add a little interest, is you can just do a little snip on the corner on an angle. You can do the same on the other side. Okay, and you can just put it, I'll show you there. Okay, if you want to, you can also do the same on the mat. And just have two going like that. Okay. Now I kind of want this a little shorter. So let's do that. There we go. Okay, so let's pop that on. So fast, so easy. There we go. And dimensionals just give a little lift. Okay. And then since I already pre-punched out some of these butterflies, we could, oh, see, we could add them there. That's kind of cute, right? We didn't have the extra butterflies at lunch, Laugh and Craft. I don't know why. I just noticed them today and thought it'd be fun to punch them out and do something else. There you go. And then, let's see if we've got a little bit of bling bling here. There are pretty peacock little gems that coordinate with the beautiful Ordinary Life paper. So we'll pop those on there. And there we go. There's our finished card. So I hope you enjoyed the quick and easy stamping that we did today. And I hope you can see how fun and easy it is to get products that coordinate, products that are easy to use, colors that are super fun. So thanks for joining me today. If you enjoyed and you don't want to miss another video, then make sure to subscribe, follow my page and my channel. And I try to hop on every Tuesday at 9 a.m. Eastern and give you a little crafty inspiration. Thanks for joining me.